My yearly NFL predictions. Last week I went 10-6, and unfortunately we dropped by one again. Cause week 1 I went 12-4, week 2 11-5, and then week 3 10-6. So will we go 9-7? We'll see here. But let's get on with the predictions here. Thursday night football, Seahawks and Cardinals. I'm going with Seahawks because they, as predicted, destroyed the Saints right there. And Cardinals, they should have won against the 49ers. It was a close game. 49ers just won by a field goal. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about the 49ers right now. But Cardinals, Marvin Harrison can stop dropping passes. Like, he was, I'm pretty sure, the fourth overall pick, and he has not been acting like it. It's either him or Kyler Murray, either one of those two. And the defense is okay. They're doing its job, handing the 49ers under 20 points. It's just their offense can't do crap. And with James Conner being out for the whole season, that really changes a lot. I know Trey Benson is decent, but James Conner still though is that's a very huge loss for the Cardinals. But Seahawks defensive line is just gonna crush them, and secondary maybe be healthy. Who knows? But yeah, we got the Dublin Ireland game here, 9:30 a.m. Vikings and Steelers. Um, Vikings defense absolutely destroyed Jake Browning and the Bengals. Isaiah Rodgers with an amazing game. Okay, Carson Wentz, he did his job, but it was mostly the defense that carried the Vikings. And Steelers, eh, defense was better, but offense at the beginning the offense was good, and then I don't know, yeah, Steelers just got lucky that Patriots fumbled the ball a lot. But I'm gonna go with Steelers here because of them playing in Ireland, and I'm pretty sure the environment is gonna help the Steelers win. I know that sounds crazy, but trust me, that happens. It's the first international game. Vikings are going to another international game. I forgot where they're going to play. I think they're playing in London against Jacksonville. I'll have to check that. I am not 100% certain that's the case, but I know that Vikings are just going to go to an international game again. But Steelers here, could I feel like Steelers defense is just gonna make Carson Wentz look bad. That's all I'm thinking. Okay, Titans and Texans. Jeez. Both 0-3, man. I expect that from the Titans, but not the Texans at all. Okay? Again, O-line both for these teams is bad, but Texans actually have a much worse O-line. But defense, though, Texans is definitely better. And I'm pretty sure Titans traded one of their corners away to the Jets at some point yesterday. But Texans defense is what's going to help them win this game. Texans really need this more than the Titans because Texans still want to go to the playoffs for some reason. Even though freaking the weapons don't look good at all, it's only just Nico Collins and Dalton Schultz. But yeah, Cam Ward, man, just needs a new head coach. That's all I'm saying. Browns and Lions. Man, the Browns. Defense. I kind of had a feeling that the defense was going to stop the Packers from scoring a lot of points, but I did not expect that. Them kicking the game-winning field goal to win, man. That's. But Joe Flacco still looked awful. Like, and the Lions though, man, the Lions' offense was crazy, and also Aiden Hutchinson as well. He forced that game-winning football on Derrick Henry, and that's what's gonna make me pick the Lions. Like, they should, unless if Cleveland wins against another NFC North team, man, that would actually be so hilarious. But I don't think it's gonna happen for 2 times in a row. There's no way. Um, Chargers and Giants. I just gotta give it the Chargers here. I know Russell Wilson is benched and Jackson Dart is starting, but still, though, It's Dart's first game is against a Chargers defense. I know. I think Khalil Mack is still out, but still, though, they still got Derwin James out there. He's going to be a problem for Jackson Dart. He may not do good unless Jackson Dart just throws it deep to Malik Neighbors, which Russell Wilson should have done against the Chiefs. But Chargers, they're just hot. 3-0, man. Like, absolutely destroyed a Broncos defense. Like, it should not be, that should be easy pick. Commanders and Falcons. What on earth happened to the Falcons that game? Scored no points. No points against the Panthers. Michael Penix, just no. He was benched for Kirk Cousins, man. Penix is still starting by the time I'm recording this, but if Penix has another bad game, like another 0 point game, which should not happen, but if he does, then Kirk is just going to be the starter again. But Commanders, look, Marcus Mariota looked good. I don't know if Jane Daniels is going to play, though. And I don't think Terry's going to play either, but I don't know. I think the Commanders still got it. Like, if Falcons couldn't defeat the Panthers, then I don't think they can defeat the Commanders. Uh, Panthers and Patriots. This is going to be a surprise, but I'm picking the Panthers here. The defense looked great. Bryce Young, he looked fine. Terrell McMillan looked fine. Patriots just have fumbling issues. Ramondre Stevenson, two fumbles. Gibson, a fumble. Like, yeah, their running backs are just not producing at all. Hunter Henry was the only bright spot on the offense. And defense, yeah, they're not really that good. But I feel like I'm expecting an upset from the Panthers. I feel like Panthers could actually win like a lot of games in their stretch. So I'm picking Panthers. Yeah, I no. Bills by like 60. That's a little bit of a stretch. Maybe by like 40. But seriously, um 3-0 against a 0-3 team, that's just not fair at all. Saints just, I feel like they're going to go 0-17 likely. And Bills probably not undefeated, but yeah, I don't have to explain. Eagles and Bucks. Now, I'm still picking Eagles. They should have lost to the Rams. They got absolutely lucky with that field goal block and Jalen Carter running his fastest as he can to the end zone, even though, well, yeah, Eagles were still up. Okay, Rams were going to kick the game-winning field goal. He didn't have to run it in, but he just wanted to anyway. It doesn't matter. And Bucks, they almost lost to the Jets since the Jets blocked it as well and ran it back in, but the Bucks had more time, so they kicked another field goal and they still won. But um, Chris Godwin, I think, is returning, but Mike Evans being out, man, another Bucks. It's like a switcheroo, basically. It's just all three of the Bucks wide receivers can't stay healthy. I really wish I wanted to see all three of them play: Emeka Ibuka, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin, but we're not gonna have that for like a little bit now. But Eagles, they're just undefeated. I'm gonna pick Eagles all the way until they like lose. Bears and Raiders. Uh, I'm gonna go with Bears here. Raiders just not don't look good. Their defense, besides Max Crosby, is bad. Bears look great against the Cowboys, but again, Cowboys also have a bit of problems. But Caleb looked well. Maybe he finally figured out how to master Ben Johnson's offense. But I feel like it should be the same result. Like, Bears should destroy the Raiders secondary. Roma Dunze having a good year so far. Maybe Luther Burns action. But yeah, Raiders don't really have a lot of anything. Jags and 49ers. I'm going to pick the Jags. I know 49ers have been on a streak, but they are more injured now. They don't got no Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa's out for the season. And Jags, they're they're kind of decent. Travis Etienne is good, fine. But Brian Thomas and Travis Hunter actually need to figure it out. Also, Trevor Lawrence as well. Like they're just mid. This is not really a good match, not gonna lie. But I feel like Jags. It's because Jags are gonna win because 49ers injuries. That's all. If 49ers were completely healthy, then I would absolutely pick the 49ers. But I'm picking Jags because of injuries. Colts and Rams. I'm picking Rams because they are angry. They should have won against the Eagles, like I said. And their defensive front is going to kind of maybe disrupt the Colts O line. I'm just saying is that I feel like Rams are the team to end the Colts winning streak, even though the Colts have been dominating. They're hot right now, 3-0. But Rams, I can see them winning against the Colts and ending the streak right here. Danny Dimes, or sorry, Indiana Jones should do just fine. Jonathan Taylor should just do just fine. I'm just thinking the Rams offense is just gonna destroy the Colts defense. It's gonna be a high scoring game, I'm pretty sure. I hope it is. Ravens and Chiefs. Now I don't understand why this is not a primetime game. The NFL did this last week as well. But seriously, one of these teams is going to be 1-3. That is actually insane. And I'm picking Chiefs to win here because Chiefs always wins against the Ravens in these games. Like I don't know, it's just Mahomes owns Lamar Jackson. Like Mahomes, I think also Worthy is coming back. I think he fully participated today. And Ravens, Derrick Henry again, fumbling issues, man. And also the O line for the Ravens just suck, and their defense as well. Like Malachi Starks, Mike Green, it's just not good. But Chiefs, they obviously got an easy win against the Giants. But this is going to be a close matchup. But Chiefs are just going to pull it out. We've seen this before. This is the same story over and over again. All right, Sunday Night Football, Packers and Cowboys. I'm still picking Cowboys here. I know they lost horribly to the Browns, but not gonna lie, the Browns defense maybe like top five. So that was like have like a little bit of a trap game for them. But this is the Micah Parsons revenge game right here. Micah Parsons is he may get 3 sacks this game, and George Pickens is just gonna crash out overseeing that. Okay, like CD. Oh yeah, I forgot. CD's not in the game. He got injured. There's no CD Lamb. This should be easy. Like they only have to cover George Pickens. They're gonna throw deep every single time. He may draw some flags for like being deep and the guy's not covering, but still, though, Packers. Michael Parsons wants to win against his former team. He wants to rub it in Jerry Jones' face. That's pretty much it. Packers are gonna win. Jesus, the Monday night games. Okay, first Jets and Dolphins. Oh my gosh. Jets, Tyrod Taylor. The first 3 quarters they were horrible, but they somehow managed to come back, but still lost to the Bucks. Dolphins, kind of close for the first 3 quarters, but then just like couldn't do anything in the fourth. I'm going with Dolphins because I don't know if Fields is gonna play, and also like they're home to. I think the Dolphins are just gonna try more than the Jets. Honestly, it's like in this Dolphins kind of have a good streak against the Jets, but this is gonna be a low scoring game though. This is just a bad Monday Night Football game. I'm surprised the NFL did not flex that. Not gonna lie. Bengals and Broncos. It's a bit better than Jets and Dolphins, but still not good. I'm going with Broncos here because Drake Browning is just not good. Broncos defense, it's gonna be a replica. Hopefully, Broncos defense is gonna replica the Vikings defense. Maybe not by like 40 or something like that, but I think Jake Brown is just not gonna have a good time throwing it to like Patrick Surtain in coverage, even though Jamar Chase is going up against him because it's not Joe Burrow, man. It's not Joe Burrow. Broncos defense is just going to carry them to victory. And yeah, that's all about it for week 4. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.